Good morning, students. Before starting the lesson, we should pray to God. I ask God blessing upon each and every one. God protect us every day, and He has kept us safe from all kind of danger and diseases. We give thanks to the God for this. And now we'll begin the lesson, the heart. So first we will see about the location of the heart. Heart is located right between the two lungs. This is the position of the lungs here, and it is present in between the lungs. And it is felt towards the left side, that is wrong. Its pointed part is facing towards the left, and while working there is a powerful contraction in the ventricles that gives the feeling it is present to the left side, but it is not so. It is just present between the two lungs. And next we will see about the covering of the heart. You can see here the covering of the heart, and that is known as pericardium. So you will be asked question, name the following, name the covering of the heart, and that your answer will be only pericardium. Give word answer, no need to give in sentence. So pericardium. And between, since it is double walled, between these two walls, pericardial fluid is present. Pericardial fluid, and that protect the heart from mechanical injuries, uh, or mechanical shocks, etc. Now, there are chambers of the heart. There are four chambers of the heart that already I have mentioned to you earlier also. Right auricle, right ventricle, left auricle, left ventricle. And another questions they ask here, the ventricles are having the thick muscular wall. Give reason. Give reason. In give reason they ask this question. Ventricles are having the thick muscular wall. So the statement will be given to you and asked, the ventricles are having thick muscular wall. Give reason. So reason is actually what? Because the ventricles has to pump the blood to the farthest point of the body. Like right ventricles pumps the blood. Here you can see right ventricles pumps the blood to the respective lungs for the oxygenation, but left ventricle has to pump the blood to the whole part of the body against the gravity to the brain and towards the gravity up to the toes. It has to pump the blood so that the ventricles are having the thick muscular wall. So this is the reason you have to explain this much, that ventricles have to pump the blood to the farthest point of the body. You can see here. So ventricle part is pumping the blood to the whole part of the body against the gravity towards the brain and towards the gravity up to the toes. So this will be your answer to give reason that ventricles are having the thick muscular wall. And next, blood vessel entering the heart. Here also sometimes they ask question that name the blood vessel which enter the heart. So you must know what are the blood vessels enter the heart. Here it is shown superior vena cava or anterior vena cava, posterior vena cava or inferior vena cava. These are the two large blood vessels you can see here. From upper part of the body, superior vena cava. From lower part of the body, posterior vena cava, bringing the deoxygenated blood to the right auricle. And from here it goes to the right ventricle. From right ventricle it goes to the, it is pumped to the pulmonary, through the pulmonary artery to the respective lungs. So these are the two blood vessels entering the heart, and another four blood vessel pulmonary vein, which comes or brings the oxygenated blood from each lungs and enter to the left auricle. Left auricle. This is two and this is two. Four blood vessel, that is pulmonary vein, enter to the left auricle. So how many blood vessels are there? This is superior vena cava, posterior vena cava, entering the right auricle, means it is entering the heart, and pulmonary veins from uh, respective lungs enter to the left ventricle. So you have to left auricle. So you have to name these blood vessels enter the heart. And next, what are the blood vessels which leave the heart? That also you have to remember. What are the blood vessels which leave the heart? So the blood vessels which leave the heart, that is pulmonary artery. You can see here, pulmonary artery arises from the right ventricle, enters to lungs for oxygenation. And aorta, you can see from left ventricle arise the aorta and further divide into arteries, arterioles, and finally the capillaries, and supply the blood to the whole part of the body. So these are the blood vessel, pulmonary artery and aorta, which leave the heart. And next we will see about the coronary arteries. Coronary artery which arises from the base of the aorta. Here you can see, this is the base of the aorta, arises from the base of the aorta, coronary artery, and supply the heart muscles. So you will be asked to write the function of the coronary artery. So coronary artery arises from the base of the aorta and supplies the heart muscles. So while writing the function, you have to focus in that it supplies the heart, you cannot say. It supplies the heart muscles, coronary artery. So that is the function of the coronary artery. And next we will see about the, if another thing in coronary artery, if there is any blockage in coronary artery which supplies the heart muscles, there is deadening. Any blockage, there is deadening, and in common language that is known as heart attack or myocardial infarction. Myocardial infarction. And next we will see about the angina pectoris. When there is insufficient blood supply, it causes chest pain, that is known as angina pectoris. And next we will see about the valves regulate the flow of bloods. So here we will see about the valve. There is four valves. This is tricuspid valve, which is present in the left side, bicuspid valve, which is present in, this is right side tricuspid valve, and this is the left side, that is bicuspid valve or mitral valve. And here you can see the pulmonary artery, there is semilunar valve, and aortic valve is present here. So here aortic valve, semilunar valve, tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve. All these valves are very important for location. So you will be learning the location. I will tell how to write this location. Here tricuspid valve, there are three cusps present here. Three cusps present here. and that's why it is one is not seen, so it is known as tricuspid valve. And how to write the location of this tricuspid valve? It is located between the right auricle and right ventricle. Right side of the heart we cannot say. Exact answer you have to give. Tricuspid valve is located between right auricle and left auricle. Sorry, right auricle and right ventricle. Between word also has to come. Same way, so it regulates the blood flow. From right auricle, blood goes to right ventricle. Here the tricuspid valve or mitral valve, sometimes uh, bicuspid valve or mitral valve, sometimes other name of this valve is asked. Sometimes they will be giving bicuspid, sometimes they will be giving mitral valve, or they will say name the valve present in the right side of the heart, left side of the heart, that is mitral valve or bicuspid valve. Same way, how it is, location is there, like what we have learned in right side. So mitral valve or bicuspid valve is present between left auricle and left ventricle. And here, from here arise the pulmonary artery which goes to the respective lungs. So here there is a valve that is known as pulmonary semilunar valve. Pulmonary semilunar valve, and it is located in the right ventricle into the pulmonary artery. Into the pulmonary artery. And from here arise the aorta. Here arise the aorta and aortic valve is present here. So from the left ventricle into the aorta, that is the location of the aortic semilunar valve. Aortic semilunar valve. So here these are very important for their location, valve. So dear student, today I conclude this topic. Please learn whatever important things I have told you here. All the questions that I have said here, they ask in the board exam. And also practice the diagram. It's not needed that you are drawing very good, but it should look like heart and the proper location of the labeled part should be there. Thank you.